verse, one sometimes gets nama rupa.
Yeah.
And then if one wants to translate the verse with some kind of catchy beat to it or a rhythm, mentality, materiality sounds pretty awkward. But name and form, you could almost dance to it.
But the nama rupa is that's a direct translation, right, of name and form, which is used for consciousness.
And what?
It's used for consciousness.
Well, name and form goes along
here.
with...
Nama rupa, that is when you have under condition for consciousness, you got name and form. And that's right. And so that seems to imply what, is this like the Greek idea that the form of something is sort of transmissible through the air when you look at it? It kind of goes from the thing into your head?
No, not at all. I've not come across that idea in Indian literature.
Well, if it's particularly associated with vision rather than other things, because for instance, under characteristic, you have consciousness. Cognize uses a bunch of tastes, right? Whereas that is perception, just colors, right? But you'd think, well, you got to be able to cognize a color too, right?
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's what I said.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I just wanted to come back to this expression name and form. In this case, also nama is not really name, just as rupa is not just form, but nama. Of course, it's etymologically, it's related to the English word name, and probably that was the original sense. But it comes to mean in the Buddhist literature, Buddhist text, it comes to mean the factors, the mental factors that arise together with consciousness and that are responsible for, let's say, different types of ways of particularizing the object. So nama includes feeling, so it's the way the object is, the tone with which one cognizes the object. It's perception, the way one designates or classifies the object. Nama includes volition, the way one responds to the object, the way one utilizes it, and so on. So name is not really, nama is not really name, and rupa is not really form, but simply that name and form sounds, good together. And then one has to explain exactly to understand the term, there has to be some explanation of what's meant by name and form in this context. Okay, I think we're going to have to stop now with the sharing of the merits, then we can come back after the lunch. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Today I have to go to New York, so we won't have a discussion period after the lunch today. But if you have thought of questions about the sutta, what was covered so far that we couldn't take today, you can make a note of them and then we'll bring them up next week after the class next week. So next week we'll take the same sutta and continue and finish it. Okay, so we end with the sharing of the merits. I'll do the shorter form of the second verse. Akasata chabhumata deva naga mahidika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakantu sasanang. Akasata chabhumata deva naga mahidika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakantu desanang. Akasata chabhumata deva naga mahidika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakantu mang parang. Etavatacham hehi sampadang punya sampadang Sabbe devanumodantu, sabba sampatti siddhya, sabbe bhutanumodantu, sabba sampatti siddhya, sabbe satanumodantu, sabba sampatti siddhya. Bhavagopadaya vichihetato, etantare satakayupapanna, rupya rupicha sanya sanyino, dukkha pamuchantu pusantu nibuting. Okay, please stand. And we end with 3 half bows to the Buddha. Even though he got his F on his aggregate exam, but still we have to pay respects to him. Okay.